Hi there, and welcome to episode 3 of my Magiclysm series for CDDA. I'm Icon, and we're going to try to find a home somewhere. It's not that easy, but we're getting there slowly. Last time, I finally conquered that motel. Been a pretty dangerous thing to do, because I got no antiseptics on me. Every infection could have been my death. But here we are, pretty alive, and the first thing that I wanted to do was to check out if there's any loot in those hotel rooms. It's quite unlikely. Most of the time you don't find anything in there, but maybe we get lucky this time. And, well, there is stuff to be taken in those hotels, and that's lots and lots of rags. Every one of these rooms has curtains, and with those alone you can craft a ton of bandages. And on top of that, you could also dismantle the beds and the rest of the furniture there. This is a real fiesta of loot, if you want to make it so. So here, just smashing in the windows. Probably don't need to do this where the doors aren't locked, but oh, okay. We're not done yet. So there's one bad boy locked in. Oh, and there's a teddy bear. So, well, let's put that thing out of its misery. There we go. Just like I thought. My hockey stick is a little bit destroyed by now. These things aren't made as weapons, and you really notice it when something isn't made as a weapon. Durability goes low quite quickly. Partially, it's also a question of your skill. Let's take another step. Like, the more skilled you are, the less likely it is for your stuff to break. But some items are just not meant to be used as a weapon. Let's see. Okay, well, so far so good. Let's see what we can do here. First off, I'm going to pick up my backpack. We left that on the road. And let's see. I'd say the next thing I want to do is create myself some bandages and pilfer this place here. Here's cigarettes. Well, not too interested in these. Okay, a lot of clean water here. Nice. That's a real jackpot. And let's see. There would be even more. There would be even more. This vending machine here is churning out even more. I need money for that though, but this is not really a big issue, to be honest. So I'm carrying around 16 kilo with me. It's really not much. Let's use the hockey stick to break into this little thing there, because we're going to replace it anyways. Glass jar and the plunger. So, well, sadly, I don't have a wood saw. Craft myself a decent sword. That would be my first decision here, but a cudgel is also quite nice. Cudgel is the faster version of what we had before. And let's see. Let's drop that hockey stick because it's really good for nothing anymore. Okay, good stuff. Let's go upstairs. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be the same in there, but you know. Oh, hello there, beautiful. Good thing that I made myself a weapon. Never forget to drop your containers. It's very important. Now let's just chill out here. Cudgel does do a bit of a lower damage than most craftable early game weapons. but the good thing about it is you can craft it out of practically everything. And it goes into every belt that you could wish for, so it's pretty useful as well. So, let's see. I'm mostly aiming for antiseptics hidden away in some bathroom. I don't even know if that's possible on the loot table of hotels, but, you know, I'm still hoping. Oh, by the way, let's craft ourselves some makeshift bandages while we're at it. And here we're storing that cudgel in our belt now. So here we go. Bandaging my wounds is going to make the healing process go a lot faster. Like, seriously, if you don't bandage yourself, you're basically not healing at all. Where's my cudgel at? There. So there's a suitcase in there. There's all manner of different random junk lying around in hotel rooms. So one of these will be my night, my sleeping place for tonight. Probably. I mean, it's a pretty good low quality hideout here. I got the most basic needs covered, but on the other hand, it's no long-term thing here. So, faulty engine, already gone for that. So, let's see, filter ingredient, here, scrap metal. Is there any good stuff that I can already craft out of scrap metal? So... I can train my skills. Kitty collars. Paint chippers. Slam fire pipe shotgun. Well, okay. So not exactly anything. That's what I like to do, by the way, if there's just some stuff lying around and I don't know what to do with it or not. It's always a nice thing just to check out if there's anything remotely interesting that I could craft out of that. So the trench mace, the infamous trench mace, it's basically a self-made baseball bat. Pretty cool, pretty good weapon. If you don't have anything else, I've cleared entire cities just with a trench mace. The good thing about the trench mace, it's easily repairable. Just need a miscellaneous repair kit and you're good to go. There is a bike, but it doesn't have any wheels. Damn. This thing here doesn't have any wheels either. But, well, would be quite comfy. Well, too bad. So, let's navigate towards here. Climb another silo. Undying. Oh, Undying. That's zombie troll. You don't want to get close to zombie troll. Trust me. I didn't even try it out, and I'm still sure about being right. Oh, corpses. And a car. Let's try it out. So, what do we have here? I do have my day pack on me. It's good. Oh, a light jacket. Well, while I might not need it that much, it is still quite nice. A wedding whale. Okay. Could it be? Yeah, we're motorized now. Oh yeah, now we're talking business. So let's get somewhere where we had a refrigerator. Oh, I need a crowbar first. If I want to have gasoline, that is. Okay, first rules when driving around in a vehicle. keep the doors closed of your vehicle. Everything less is just not sensitive to do. Okay, we got a riot control platform here on the road. Well, it's not exactly a deadly issue, because you can't just, whoops, drive around them. So, there. Just hope that the Undying is not around there. So there's yet another car, but I don't need two cars right now. So let's be grateful with the gifts we got. And I'd say I'll leave that frickin' silo alone. I'm not interested in bumping into a riot platform and the possibility of a troll hanging around there, trying to get my acquaintance, you know. So, slavering coyotes. That's one of the major benefits of cars. You're quite safe from a lot of BS. Okay, there's the township of Merrill. With a hospital. I'm out of here. Oh, good job, auto drive. Good lord. This auto drive brought me into a horde of zombies. Part of my car just exploded there. Okay. Must have been the windshield. Let's keep driving here. And there's dug up ground there. Okay, so far so bad. I'll think twice before I trust that auto drive one more time. Not. Well, it's going to be... I'm going to be more careful in situations like these, for example, where we're just driving through some forest or the like, where I feel like it's necessary to manually control my car. So this is a logistics center. Okay, well, there's really not much we can claim easily around here. This is, as far as I know, late game stuff. So we're not going to stop driving only because we heard shots. Oh god. Yeah, well, these cars most likely will suck, or at least will be not better what I got compared to what I got so far. So water striders, a kraken, and here's the Undying, and he's on me. But luckily I'm in a car, and Hulk doesn't really seem to be fast enough to catch up with a car. But I really noticed that auto drive does not do good things once you set it on ignore this threat. Well, okay, let's see. I'll sit myself on top of that silo and see what I can find. So, well, this is a pretty difficult run all in all, in terms of finding a first spot to settle in. Usually I'm faster than that, but not this time. So, well, doesn't get better, does it? There's a research facility, there's a military bunker, there's more LMOE shelters, and then there's Merrill. So, it doesn't seem like we have that much freedom of choice here. I think for the time being, East Bridgewater sounds like one of the best choices to go for. Followed by Merrill. I'm pretty sure that this city here is easily clearable, but honestly, before I wrestle down an entire hospital, I want to be armored up. And East Bridgewater seems to be the way to go. There's just a Migo at the entrance of the city, but alternatively I could go for South Burlington as well. So all in all, we're going to go for the MOTEL, because that's the best base of operations that I've found. Done with the scouting. Usually I don't scout that long. Usually I'm done with scouting in 1 in-game hour, roughly. But this time... This time it was really a lot harder. I don't want to stop because of a freaking Chihuahua game. Seriously. Okay, but, I mean, it could be worse. I got myself a car. And even though it might be slightly damaged because there'll be zombies. So, yeah, well. Took a bit of the windshield, took a bit of the frame, but actually, it seems like the windshields aren't broken either. Wow. Okay, cool. So, we got our base of operations down, and we got the target in sight. So, I think I'm going to go for this direction here, because the simple reason, there's a troll around town, and trolls, well, I haven't fought a Undying yet, but it somehow sounds effing dangerous and scary. I don't know why, but something deep down inside tells me that I don't want to cross this guy more often than necessary. So let's drive carefully towards the city there. I mean, I can easily navigate my car over to the end of the road and then do the rest of the walking on foot. Oh, by the way, how about clearing out this pond soon? But not now. Because I want to find some medical goods first. So, here we are, at the border of your regular small city. Okay, so goals for now are looting interesting stuff. There's a lot of houses here, and I don't know anything about the center of South Burlington so far. There's a baseball field, sewer, doctor's office, electronics store, another baseball field, another sewer, gun store. So gun store, that's where we head. I like to have a general direction for my raids on cities. Okay, well, this corner of the street is looking quite okay. You gotta start somewhere, and in my experience, one of the best starts to go for is some ending of a road where you have the nature to work with. And then break it down into sizable chunks of combat. Retreat when necessary, of course. So we're going to start out here, I'd say. Let's see. This shrub here is exactly what I'm aiming for. So 3 whacks are all I dare. Oh, I could have done more there. This was a stun. Well, sometimes I'm overcautious, but it's better to be overcautious, especially in such a situation where there's literally nothing to lose when you just take your time. Only go for risky plays if there's a necessity behind it. I usually go for riskier plays when there's more than one zombie closing in on me, demanding me to finish off one of them quicker than usual. Stuff like that. Otherwise, you're just best off taking it slow. Here we go. The Rock wants to meet you. Like, seriously, this is a single tile which allows you to kill any zombie that's equally fast. Quite easy like that. We got a Beretta. Nice. Oh man, that's a lucky drop. So let's pick up that Beretta right away. Store the cudgel and the tool belt. That's bullets, magazines. Let's just pick that up, carry that over to the backpack. Because I make the experience that it's so valuable to have a gun on you. So, drop the day pack, and usually, yeah, well, I got the magazines still on me. I could drop them too, but the pistol now went automatically into the backpack, and that's where I wanted to have it. So now, if I ever need a handgun, I can run back to the backpack and grab it. I think I got the Uzi in there as well. So there's a lot of commotion down the northern road. But right now, I'm more interested in just fighting open one of these houses. Not so much all of them. So let's see. Yeah, looks like there's nobody on me here. Nice. Just get inside to open the door from the inside, and now the whole place is mine to take. Wonderful. So let's slurp in molten milkshake. And let's see what I can pick up. A hammer. If you can grab a hammer, it's always good. It has prying quality, and with that come a lot of goodies that you're looking for. So duct tape, I'm also going to pick up some of that. It's one of the reasons why I like to have a jacket on my character quite early on. So now I'm looking for a bathroom of sorts. Aspirins, cotton balls. That was a nope. Meanwhile, just check if the local neighborhood is peeping on you already. So looks like there's nothing of the desired stuff in this house. Well, too bad. Let's move on to the next one. Whoa, there's a lot of commotion down that road. Check that out. That's to be feared. Okay. So, yeah, nice weather today. Let's go forward and open up this road. Yet again, the same strategy. I'm just waiting for somebody to break open from that cluster. Here we go. This time it's 2. That's bad. I'm not in the position where I want to fight more than one zombie, so I'm running away for them to break apart, but here. Now that's what I've been waiting for. In case you don't see what I'm doing here, it's a little bit hard to perceive. Here, there's this firefighter zombie, and there's the regular zombie, and I'm trying to pull them apart from each other. Which is a bit of a finicky task, but I think we're doing quite fine here. There we go. Now I got him. It's just like, in my scenario, I don't have much HP to tank. I don't have anything on me that's speaking for me in this scenario, except for the high combat stats. And I have to utilize these high combat stats as hard as possible. So this thing has 250 moves. So good for 2 whacks, but not more. Thing about firefighter zombies is they are armored of sorts. Firefighter garment has some kind of protection value. But sometimes you get lucky and you find a fire axe. Sometimes you don't. fire gauntlets, steel-toed boots. Overall, firefighter zombies have a pretty nice chance of dropping quite rare items. Among those, also the very desirable Halligan bar. It's like a crowbar, only on steroids. So, never fight an enemy without having advantage of these tiles here. The grass fields are suboptimal. There is always a risk of getting grabbed and bitten, but it's still a lot less risky than fighting out on the open. You gotta choose your risk somewhere. You can't be all without risk. So we have a zombie dog on us. Zombie dogs are usually quite the menace, but since my character is fleet-footed, I'm better able to deal with them than other characters of mine. So I pulled them back to my car. Usually that's something that I wouldn't want to do, but I think I'll have to. Usually my car is sacred, you know, but in this scenario, it's not a particularly good car. And it's a 2v1 that I need to break up somehow. There we go. Running away from zombie dogs is just not feasible, that's why I just took him head on, despite the damage he did. And he did a lot of damage, as you can see. Legs and arm are totally battered up just by some contact with that little dirty thing. So, well, that's why I'm very afraid of dogs. Once you don't get enough swings in, they totally kill you. And I'm only in mild pain at this point. Jesus. That's scary. It's all gonna be less scary once I got access to some medical supplies. But right now, every scratch could outright kill me, and that's something that's really bothering me. So, we gotta fight open a stash of antiseptics. Then this problem will be gone too. But until then, every one of these fights is extremely dangerous. Although, gotta say, it's not the end of the world. If you ever run into being infected, this only means that you are on a death clock now and you need to find some disinfectants during the next couple of hours. But you still have some sort of a grace period, so to say. You're not immediately going to die. You still have a couple of hours to take care of a problem. So there's a tough boy. Let's drag him over to the rock of clobbering. There's 2 rocks of clobbering here, and I'd say these are ideal. Tough zombies are somewhere between the tankiness of a fat zombie. Ooh, an owlbear. The tankiness of a fat zombie and the fighting power of something bigger and the speed of a runner. All in all, they are a reason why I love being fleet-footed. If you are not fleet-footed, you can't do those shenanigans like I do them here. They will be faster than you. Just so you know, and don't blow yourself up accidentally. I chose my traits with some power gaming motives in mind, I admit. But if you are suffering from 50% less HP, I certainly want to have every advantage that I can get. So I think the zombie horde is hunting some grasshoppers again. It's just that time of the year. So we can use that to our advantage, though. Damn, there's a zombie kid. Well, okay, so much for that plan. We'll have to root them out. Just wanted to see if I can fetch a quick fix of medical supplies, but no. Let's get back to Mount Clobbering. I'm a little bit concerned now about the owlbear screen away from me here. So I'm not using the other stone anymore because it's become compromised. So now off to that zombie kid. Zombie kids are disgusting in many ways. First off, you feel guilty for smacking them. Second problem is they are damn evasive. The only good thing about them is they bring candy and they don't have much HP. But that's pretty much all good there is. They kill your mood. So... okay. Pair of binoculars. Sewing kit. Definitely gonna pick that up. Solder. Hey, I got a bow saw. Now I'm a made man. Now I can make myself a sword. Please give me some antiseptics now. Gummy vitamins, not quite. So the next house without disinfectants. Alright. The quest continues, but this is one piece of good news. We're able now to craft ourselves a sword. This is as good as it can get news-wise. Alright, so I'll drop the episode almost here. We're just going to craft ourselves that sword, and then we're going to take a break there. So thanks so much for watching, my friends. It's been my pleasure. I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I do. Next episode, we're going to work out with our nightly stance and see what this can bring us. I will take the liberty of resting my dude up during the night, bandaging myself up, and just start the next session at the break of dawn, because my man needs some rest up, and crafting bandages and bandaging myself up isn't nearly as exciting as everything else we'll do afterwards. So, drop me your comments down below, leave me a thumbs up, and of course consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. There's daily content coming up from my side. See you guys next time. Bye bye.